Live from WTVO Rockford and your home team. Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
A local school district gets a jump start on hiring. The shortage administrators hope to fill before the new school year begins.
A common infection costs a Rock County teenager both of her lungs. She and her family celebrate a milestone in her recovery.
And the Discovery Center celebrates the 4th of July with science. Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Eric Wilson. A Rockford Area School District gets things rolling on the next school year months early.
It's part of a plan to make sure kids have a way to get to class. Nikel Delgado tells us more about it. Nikel, this event was a way for potential employees to get a feel for the job.
That's right, Eric and Mimi. Harlem administrators want to be ready, and they hope that this head start gets them to have the bus transportation a breeze across the district.
Said they were looking for drivers and stuff. I said, well, it's something I may be interested in doing. I'll maybe come out and try it.
David Russell recently retired. He's been looking to fill his day and make some extra money.
So I figured maybe driving a bus or a couple hours during the day, dropping the kids off at school and then going home and taking care of the business that I do at home.
Harlem School District Transportation Director Don West says the goal is to get people interested in being a bus driver so administrators don't have to do anything drastic like cut routes.
The buses are big or they're kind of intimidating, so they can come out and get in one, drive one, see if that makes them feel more comfortable, and then hopefully get some people on board.
David was able to give the bus a test run.
I've driven the large trucks before and stuff, but a bus is a little bit different than driving a truck. Just concentrating on your mirror driving, not hitting any cones, making sure which way you go, right or left, and back up through. Watch your mirrors, you're good to go.
Don says if you love kids and driving, this is the job for you.
We pay by the day, and it's like $70 a day for 4 hours. Then they get full benefits. So it's a part-time job with full-time benefits.
The district would like to have a total of 80 drivers to cover all routes.
We can't do it without you. We really can't. We can't get your kids to school without someone stepping up and coming in and being a bus driver.
Each driver is required to have a Class B CDL, that is a commercial driver's license. The district will provide training that will take 4 to 6 weeks. For more information, find the story at mystateline.com. Mimi?
All right, thanks, Nikel. South Beloit police search for an armed robbery suspect. Officers were called to the fast fuel on Sherland Avenue around 5 this morning. Police say a man armed with a handgun threatened the clerk and demanded money before running off. If you know who the suspect is, contact South Beloit Police or submit an anonymous tip at p3tips.com.
A Rock County teen is back home after she spent half a year in the hospital. It all started last December in Madison. 16-year-old Kai Williams was admitted to UW Health after getting the flu. Her lungs deteriorated to the point her only option was a double lung transplant. In February, that operation saved her life. She just left the hospital Thursday. Kai's mom says a UW doctor is the reason Kai's here today.
He's amazing. He always says, I didn't do anything, but really, he saved her life. The first couple hours are the most critical, and he didn't. And he comes in all the time, and he visits with her, and they sit there and talk. And we always told them that you walked her in, you get to walk her out.
That's just what her doctor did. He wheeled Kai out of the hospital on her last day. Since her transplant, Kai has had to relearn how to walk, eat, and speak on her own. She'll continue with physical therapy as she regains her strength and lung capacity.
Well, it's not even July yet, but pediatricians remind parents it's better to schedule their kids' physicals earlier rather than later. A yearly physical allows doctors to help identify conditions that need to be monitored, like diabetes, asthma, or allergies. Students entering certain grades or playing sports may be required to get a checkup. Parents should bring their child's health history to their appointment.
Sports physicals looks more into the physical health status, especially the heart, the lungs, any history of concussions, things that might put the kid at risk while playing specific sports. Now, sports physical is also important to determine if there might be a risk, even if the kid doesn't have any specific condition, but if they might be at risk for having any problems.
Both a regular and sports physical can be done at the same appointment. Doctors advise at least calling early to get an appointment on the books.
The Rock River Valley Blood Center encourages people to donate ahead of the 4th of July holiday. RVBC says there is currently a high demand for blood. If you donate on Monday, you'll get a free buntlet from Nothing Bunt Cakes, and one random donor will win a $50 gift card. If you can't get to the donor center Monday, all donors will receive a free tank top next week just for stopping in.
Local health officials are raising awareness about the dangers of blood clots. That's because they can happen to anyone, anytime. The CDC reports over 900,000 people suffer from blood clots each year. 100,000 people die from them. 30% of those who get one are more prone to get another. Risk factors for blood clots are different with each person, but doctors say if you're experiencing symptoms, get help immediately.
When you start to see a problem develop, when you see a wound, a sore, discoloration to your feet or your legs, have that checked out by your provider. Make sure your physicians are aware of that problem. This is not one of those times that you should put your head in the sand and hide from the problem. You really want to come to your physicians with that clinical problem and let them work with you to develop an appropriate solution.
Blood thinners can prevent future clots, while compression stockings often relieve pain and swelling. And in the most serious cases, the clots need to be surgically removed.
Rockford's Discovery Center kicks off the holiday weekend with a boom. The family fun was all about fireworks. Today, kids saw explosions, sent straw rockets flying, experimented with light and sound, and created colorful masterpieces. There were also live demonstrations explaining the science of fireworks.
We're going to talk a little bit about explosions. Our associate director is actually doing the liquid nitrogen explosions, talks a little bit about liquid nitrogen and why this is going to explode and kind of what's going on, what he's doing. And then in the chemistry of fireworks, he's literally talking about the different elements that cause the color of fireworks. And so he's talking a little bit about that, and then what happens when you add flame to that and what that means.
Along with the science, kids had the opportunity to hang with superheroes and get their face painted. If you missed out on Kaboom, it will be back. Put it on your calendar for next year, right before the 4th.
Here, 4th of July cookout is a little cheaper than last year.
But some lawmakers say the relief from high prices just isn't enough.
And the Supreme Court overturns a Colorado law, the new ruling that allows organizations to not work with same-sex couples.
Our temperatures are pretty close to normal for this time of year, in the mid-80s for our highs and in the mid-60s for our lows. But we're a little bit higher on the humidity side of things. I'll let you know how that's going to fuel some showers and some storms for the weekend coming up in your most trusted forecast in a few minutes.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team with Eric Wilson, Mimi Murphy, Scott Leber, and meteorologist Jordan Wolf.
It will cost a little less than last year to host that 4th of July cookout with your friends and family.
According to the American Farm Bureau Federation, the average price for a cookout is down about 3% from a record high in 2022. As Anna Wernicke reports, while lawmakers say this is a small relief for consumers, there's still more to do.
This year's Independence Day celebrations are costing Americans less. According to the American Farm Bureau Federation, a dinner for 10 will cost 3% less than last year.
A cost of $67.73 to put together a cookout for 10 people with things like pork chops and hamburgers and chicken breasts.
Roger Cryan, the group's chief economist, says while the estimated $7 per person is a slight drop from last year,
chicken breasts and eggs are both down.
The cost is still the second highest on record.
We're down 3% from last year, but that's still 14% higher than 2 years ago.
Cryan says that has a lot to do with inflation, driving up prices for hamburger buns and ground beef.
The price of a bag of chips up 7.9%. Ice cream and popsicles, 8% more.
Tennessee Republican Senator Marsha Blackburn blames President Biden's policies for the high prices.
Our president and the Democrats have made life too expensive to afford every single day of the year.
But President Biden says his policies to fight inflation are working.
Today, inflation is less than half less than half of what it was a year ago.
The president says the war in Ukraine is largely to blame for any price jump. And he says his administration will keep working to bring relief to Americans and their wallets.
Bringing down inflation remains one of my top priorities.
In Washington, I'm Anna Warnicki.
Temperatures didn't climb all that much. We stayed in the mid-80s, but you can sure feel the humidity.
Now that's for sure. Up next, Jordan gives us all the details on this weekend's forecast, including the possibility of some storms rolling in.
Now, your first warned weather forecast from meteorologist Jordan Wolf.
Well, the heat dome across the southern plains and into the southeast continues to fuel our shower and storm chances as we get here later on into the weekend. Temperatures locally are a little bit cooler than where they are around the area. We're still at 84, at least in Chicago, 87 in Springfield, but locally many spots a little bit on the cooler side. That's partly due to some of the humidity that we're still holding on to. Many spots still seeing their dew points that are in the upper 60s and even into the low 70s. However, the dew point in Janesville is only 63 degrees, and notice how their temperature is just a little bit warmer, which is because their drier air is a little bit easier to heat up. Even if there's not a whole lot of sunshine, that drier air, even just a little bit, allows for that temperature to warm up just a little bit more. But we're still in the lower 80s for a lot of us across the area, 82 right now in Rockford. We look across the horizon and things are looking at least a little bit clearer when we look off in the distance, especially compared to some of the haze and the smoke that we've been seeing from the last couple of days. All our SkyTrack cameras across the area starting to show at least a few peaks of sunshine through some of the clouds, but improvements in the visibility on the surface is still what we've been seeing from the last couple of days. Visibility is down up around 10 miles for many of us at the moment, 7 miles in Rochelle, but still much improved from where we were yesterday. We still look at the improvements, also reflecting that with our air quality as well. Our air quality is down around moderate levels, which is much improved from where we have been for the last couple of days. Generally considered to be acceptable levels once you get under 100 for that air quality index number. We're still seeing some of the very few spotty showers as we get later on here into the evening tonight, but the majority of us are actually clearing out, at least in the short term. We did see some earlier into the afternoon. Shower and storm chances return to the area once we get later on here into the night tonight and going into the early part of tomorrow. 67 degrees is where we fall for the overnight tonight. We still see a few chances for some patchy fog, very similar to what we saw last night. Tomorrow, a very similar afternoon to what we had today, getting back up into the 80s, 84 degrees for that afternoon high. Still mostly cloudy skies, and once again, a few chances for some spotty showers and storms, especially as we get later on into the evening. This ring of fire pattern, this ridge and that heat dome that I pointed out earlier is what's fueling some of these storms to go up and over this ridge. And notice we see quite a few rounds of showers and storms passing through areas like Indiana, Illinois, and other areas nearby. A little bit further off to the south from us, at least locally, but still at least increasing chances for showers and storms as we get into the weekend. Especially once we get into tomorrow afternoon and into the evening, we still could see a few of those spotty showers. Possibly a chance for some severe weather, especially the further off to the south that you get of Interstate 80 once we get into tomorrow evening. And then those shower chances continue to last once we get into the evening, going into the overnight hours, and once again into Sunday as well. Things warming up once that trough works its way out of the area, as we're up from 83 on Sunday to 88 on Monday. However, we get increased chances, or at least a few more chances, for those storms to work their way back in. Monday into Tuesday, a little bit on the lower side, but something still to monitor going into the last couple of days before the 4th of July.
Warm start to the week. Jordan, thanks.
Scott's in next with sports.
He'll join us live from Rivet Stadium to preview the team's showdown with first place Traverse City.
Now sports with sports director Scott Leber.
We have some Rockford Rivets baseball coming our way this evening here in Loves Park. The Rivets will be hosting the Traverse City Pit Spitters in the start of a 2-game series. A brief series, but it is a very big series. That's because the Pit Spitters are currently in first place in the Northwoods League's Eastern Division. The Rivets are in second place. They're only a game and a half back, so if things break well over the next 27 hours, the Rivets could move into first place. Now, one guy who will be trying to help the Rivets achieve that is shortstop Aaron Harper. He's from Southern California, but he plays college ball just down the road for the NIU Huskies. And I asked Harper how he's enjoying his time with the Rivets.
Enjoying it a lot. It's a lot of fun, playing baseball every day. Good group of guys, good coaching staff, winning. It's a lot of fun.
Coming off a great season at NIU, you hit over 300. What's the next step for you in your college career that you're shooting for, that you're working on this summer?
Right now, I'm just working on just being a more consistent player all around. I got one more year left at NIU, so just taking the summer to try to just become the best player I can be.
Tonight, you guys are taking on the #1 team in the Great Lakes East. You guys are in second place. I know the object of the summer is for you guys to sharpen your game so when you go back to college, you're ready to roll again. But how much do you guys pay attention to the standings in the Northwoods League, and how aware are you of where you stand in relation to this team here tonight, Traverse City?
Oh, no, we're aware. We're trying to make the playoffs, trying to secure a spot in this first half, and these are 2 big games coming up, so hopefully we can handle business and get 2 wins.
Now, tomorrow night's game, like this one, is going to start at 6:35. What an afternoon it was for the Cubs at Wrigley Field against the Cleveland Guardians. How do you like Jared Young, Cubs fans, huh? For the second straight day, he legged out a triple. This one came in the 4th inning and knocked in a pair of runs. And Christopher Morel keeps going deep. He crushes one in the 6th inning. His 14th home run, that also scored Nico Horner. Horner had 3 hits. Justin Steele got his 9th win. Again, the Cubs beat the Guardians 10-1. The NBA free agent negotiating window is now open. Fred VanVleet is said to be huddling in Los Angeles right now with his representatives from Clutch Sports. He has scheduled face-to-face meetings with the Houston Rockets and the Toronto Raptors. It seems it is down to those 2 teams for Fred. That's sports from Rivet Stadium. We'll be right back.
Tonight on News Nation, the Supreme Court shuts down Biden's student loan forgiveness plan, what today's ruling means for millions of Americans, and how it could impact Biden's re-election campaign. Chris is tackling every angle, tonight on Cuomo. Then on Banfield, more experts are coming out with new information on UFOs. Is the government trying to hide them and cover up their claims? That's tonight on Banfield, only on News Nation. To find News Nation, go to joinnn.com.
First One interactive radar from Rockford Auto Glass and More shows increasing shower and even some storm chances as we get later on here into the night tonight. Also remaining a little bit more on the humid side, we could once again see some patchier fog develop, especially as we get into the early hours tomorrow morning. A little bit on the warmer side for tomorrow, very similar to where we were today though. Still temperatures in the mid-80s, chances for showers and storms increasing once you get into the evening. And we see some dry time next week, temperatures back into the 90s.
Thanks, Jordan.
And thank you for spending some time with us. Stay safe.